Ito na po ang resulta after 2 sets. Lady Warriors namang 2-0 kontra sa Fighting Warays dito sa quarterfinal matchup nila towards the end of this leg. Bago tayo tumungo sa semifinals, tingnan natin yung highlights ng set number 2.
Well, I believe that this match has run for over an hour kasamang Eric, meaning hard-fought ang mga sets natin nakikita. At kahit na lumalamang ng mga 7 hanggang 8 ang Lady Warriors, hindi madali to close out against the team of the Fighting Warays. Why? Because the Fighting Warays are better with their floor defense, they're countering, they're attacking. Kaya lang mabigat lang talaga rin yung pinapakita ni Temperatura, ni Wendy and Semana na pagtulong to fortify their floor defense. And this enables si Semana to set up itong sila Palmer and of course itong si Myla Pablo. And I believe that Wendy and Semana is the distinct advantage na mayroon ng Lady Warriors dito sa kanilang 2 sets na kalamangan. 2 sets sa kalamangan laban dito sa Fighting Warays.
Ang ating mga awitin sa loob ng PVL Flying V Center mula kay DJ Tronics. Magandang gabi sa mga nanonood sa live stream.
Throwback, ha?
Throwback. Throwback ba? Ang ating pong mga websites na pwede nyo puntahan, sports.abs-cbn.com. Kailangan lang po may kapamilya account kayo, tfc.tv kung kayo po ay nasa labas ng Pilipinas, at premiervolleyballleague.com.
Tignan mo si Coach Jasper Jimenez rin. Lamang ng 2 sets, nakatayo.
Oo, no?
Sa unang puntos pa lamang na paglalabanan.
Well, alam naman natin, no? Sinabi nga ni Wendy Semana kanina,
win or win.
Walang ibang choice na binigay sa kanila. It's win or win dahil masikip nga yung top 3 positions sa quarterfinals kung saan nag-aagawan itong Lady Warriors, nandoon ang Angels at ang Perlas Spikers. Ang pagitan lang nila is half a game, Coach Ronnie.
Yes. Pag nahagip ka, discary lang aabutin mo. Palmer continues to play one of her best games in the competition. Palmer, of course, sa huling panalo ng Lady Warriors. Mabigat na pag-aambag, 21 points, 17 of 55. That's nearly 25% accuracy. Or over 25% accuracy sa kanyang hitting efficiency.
Samantala, Prado. Tumagos ang palo kontra kay Panaga at saka kay Love.
Has always been solid, this top local scorer. Is the second leading scorer para dito sa Fighting Warays in this competition.
Panaga, power tip, yes.
Yung connection ni Wendy and Semana sa multiple points of attack niya, parang has not missed the beat. Over 30 years old katulad ni Chisayet, pero the potent, being lethal, traits of high passer, nandun pa rin. Bilis nung isip, ang bilis magproseso ng depensa.
Palmer to Love.
Nice pass.
Semana, Pablo. Negrito, back set, Prado, off the block. Semana, Pablo. Another good exchange sa pagitan ng dalawang koponan. Arocha, block.
And again, Del Palomata making herself count. May Ariel Love ka na, meron ka pang Del Palomata. Del Palomata is taller than the reinforcements kasamang Eric.
6'5"? If I'm not mistaken.
Umangkat eh.
Oo. Prado, nakapalusot kay Love and kay Palomata.
In between Palmer and Pang's floor defense as well. That was like a bullet.
Really?
Fired by the Fighting Warays. Scores tied at 3 apiece. Very sound technical team itong Fighting Warays eh.
Love. Yes! Napuntahan natin itong report ni Vince Velasco.
Coach and Eric, kung dati may hiritan at harutan and of course a little bit of trash talking, ngayon naman all words of encouragement and motivation. I'm of course talking about Heather Ginoo and Kyle Negrito who have teammates on the High Flyers who are just waiting. We're talking about of course Seth Domingo and Jerry Malabanan who are just waiting for whoever wins here in the quarterfinals. Sabi nila sa kanilang teammates, even if it's your last 2 games on the quarterfinals, guys, bawi tayo next season sa UAAP. Back to you guys.
Alright, maraming salamat Vince. Yeah, marami dito talaga magkakakampi. Got separated to other commercial teams.
Yes, that is the cycle of a career of a volleyball player, di ba? Ang pinakamahalaga ngayon, may pupuntahan na sila. Dati may dead end eh. Pero when the V-League came into play, and then of course the Premier Volleyball League, now suddenly players have something to look forward to as a career.
Oh, pagkatapos ng kolehiyo, no?
Yes. Sabi nga kanina ni Shola, di ba? Gusto niya go corporate and then still play.
I-play dito, oh.
Parang sila pa ng merkado, di ba?
And aside from even not hindi ka pa nag-iisip ng iyong career after college, yun lang experience na nadadala mo tulad nga ng report sabi ni Vince, ano? Pagdating ng UAAP, pagbalik nila sa Domingo, ni na Jerry Malabanan, itong sila Kyle Negrito, dala-dala na itong experience na nakuha nito papunta sa UAAP.
You cannot quantify the positives when you play in the Premier Volleyball League. You're a different player. Your confidence is definitely boosted. At saka wala ka ng kinakatakutan. Division 1 players ng NCAA. Living legend ng Southeast Asian Games and in the Asian Games. Teammate mo, kalaban mo. Pag hindi ka pa naman humusay at gumaling dyan, ewan ko na lang.
Six all, set number 3. And for the Lady Warriors, importante for them to go up to 4-1 sa ating standings dahil nga, if there's a 3-way tie, the number 1 team, dun gagana yung quotient, Coach Ronnie. No? Kung may 3-way tie tayo, yung the team with the highest quotient, automatic, aakit na sa semifinal. Samantala yung dalawa pang tie, they maglalaban for that last spot sa semis.
Oo yan. So mariing nanonood ngayon ang Banco Perlas at ang Petrogas Jazz Angels dahil may bearing sa kanila.
And tandaan natin, ang Spikers, ang Perlas Spikers, lalaban pa sa Angels
sa
Wednesday. So may pag-asa pa ang Angels bigyan ng talo ang Spikers na ngayon 4-0 pagkatapos manalo kanina.
Slide play para kay Jackie Amporn.
Samantala, Fighting Warays will take us to our first technical timeout. Lumang sila ng 8-7 kontra sa Lady Warriors. And Myla Pablo, what a performance para sa kanya in that 5-set win kontra sa purest water defenders.
Double game for this former Lady Bulldog. Probably the only thing missing kay Myla Pablo, of course, is a UAAP title. A national player in 2015, multiple MVP awards, multiple championships likewise. Although she missed being named to the national team for the next Southeast Asian Games, nakita ko yung being selfless ni Myla Pablo because the statement that she issued is, we have to continue to support the chosen players for the national team. Even if she's not going to be a part of team that will represent the country, Southeast Asian Games, alam ni Myla, importante maituloy-tuloy yung programa ng volleyball sa ating bakuran.
Of course. Gahabol, Lady Warriors down by 1. Palmer, nasa gitna, yes!
Good hide by Panaga. Good disguise by Wendy Ansimana for Maddie Palmer. Tempiatura once again. Perfect pass. That's an open block.
Ay tayo, 8-all. Set number 3. Amporn, nakaabang na doon. Si Semana, Tempiatura, Pablo, back row. Ulit. Amporn, blocked by Palmer. Back-to-back points para sa Lady Warriors at lamang na sila ng isa.
And that brought a smile to the face of Jackie Amporn. This time Palmer was there tracing that slide play and giving her team a 2-point run, building a 1-point lead at 9-8.
Arocha, Palmer nandoon. Semana sets it up. Pablo back row. Not really her specialty. Negrito with a tip. Tempiatura. Here's Palmer. Masyadong mababa.
Beaten at masyadong malapit sa net. She had no time to go for her preparation. Dahil hindi naman siya vertical leaper, may buwelo talaga siya eh. Unlike si Kutika na biglang ume-ere, di ba?
Nga to. Kyle Negrito serving. Ooh, Palmer, yan talaga weakness niya. No? Kanina pa tinatarget niya ng Fighting Warays. He's not one of the best receivers. Not even above average.
Ayan, tinatakpan na ni Semana at saka ni Tempiatura. Kaya nailang si Negrito.
So 10 all after that service error ni Kyle Negrito. Good serve by Palmer. Ooh, kumapyos yung bola sa kamay ni Negrito.
Pumihit kasi siya, no?
Oh, mahirap din kasi hirap sa trabaho ng setter, no? You're all over the floor. Kung nasaan yung second ball, nandun ka.
Hindi ka pwede mamili ng bola. Kaya naman, accountable dapat yung mga first ball receivers to make sure na maayos yung pasa sa mga setters.
Kasi pipihit-pihit yung mga setter mo, mahihilo talaga at kakapis yung bola paminsan-minsan.
And so far, Tempiatura with 16 digs out of 24 for nearly 67%. Prado even doing better for the Warays, 9 out of 13 for nearly 70%. Hirap ng pasa.
Arocha, naabot ng bahagya ni Panaga. Here comes Pablo. Oops, nagpuntik na mag-agawan. And Palmer, Negrito sets it up for Prado, who's blocked by Pablo.
Once again, Myla Pablo proving that she is a two-way player. But more than that, they gains the driver's seat para dito sa Fighting Warays. Myla Pablo earlier, 8 out of 16 for 50%. Third leading scorer and the best local scorer for the Lady Warriors all throughout this competition.
Oops. Galang itinawid ang bola para sa Fighting Warays. Ito si Love. Yes!
Piston play. Del Palomata with the misdirection. Ariel Love will not miss. 2-point lead. 2-point run. Lady Warriors. Parang walang blocker sa harap ni Ariel Love sa tangkat at lakas ng palo.
Pero Love, kumonte ang kanyang touches. Potentially in set number 2. Now, back-to-back attempts para sa kanya.
Smart tip. Smart tip by Love. And that's sending a lot of love. Laban sa kanyang mga kalaban. Outsmarting the entire floor defense ng kalaban for a 3-point lead.
Timeout here by the Fighting Warays. Pakinggan natin si Coach Nes Pamilar.
Ano yung nangyayari? Focus muna tayo. Madali natin pag ano natin. Gusto mong mawin na yata eh. Ha? Sige na, ano lang, Teswa, wag nyo alisin yung tingin nyo sa bola. No? Parang pag nag-rally ng matagal, parang naiinip tayo. Pinapabayaan na natin. Ha? Sipag ng konti, sipag ng konti.
Well, the usual kapit lang at wag bumitaw, sabi ni Coach Nes Pamilar, dahil nga nagsisimula ng humiwalay itong Lady Warriors. They are up by 3. 14 serving 11. Panaga, ang ganda ng contribution so far. Arocha, yes!
And Semana and Pangs colliding there. Good timeout by Coach Nes Pamilar. His troops responding to his call. Stay close and keep playing, keep fighting. One of the top scorers of the NCAA in the last few years, Regina Rocha.
Back set, Love. Wow, Ari Love nagsisimulang uminit para sa Lady Warriors.
Alam mo, sila ni Maddie Palmer, iba yung demeanor, umpisa pa lang eh. Pandiin eh.
Good serve from Ari Love. One-handed set para kay Negrito. Tinawid ni Esguera. Pablo papalo. And ito may little bit of a run ang Lady Warriors. They're up by 4, 16-12 kontra sa Fighting Warays. Set number 3.
Hi Ate Kyle, I'm Nathaniel Navor. Few years from now, ano po yung gusto nyo makitang development sa volleyball career nyo po? Thank you.
Hi Nathaniel, ang gusto kong makitang development pa sa volleyball career ko is syempre yung maging part ng national team and makita yung maximum potential ko as a player and as a setter. Yun lang. Thank you for the question and thank you for the support. God bless!
And we're back dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center. Magandang gabi sa mga nanonood ating online coverage. And magandang hapon naman kung nanonood kayo sa SNA. Quarterfinal matchup sa pagitan ng Fighting Warays and Lady Warriors. Fighting Warays without a win dito sa quarterfinals. 0-4 ang kanilang standings. Samantalang Lady Warriors, they are 3-1 in the standings na naghahanap ng pang-apat na panalo. And they have a 2-0 advantage. And namang sila ng apat dito. Another long rally sa pagitan ng dalawang koponan. Shola Alvarez sa atake. Tempiatura, great floor defense. And a free ball ibibigay sa Fighting Warays. Negrito. There's Prado blocked. Alvarez susubok.
Parang may pader kasamang Erica.
Parehong koponan. And Pablo with a check ball.
And you could sense that the Fighting Warays were inches away from getting that point. But once again, veteran experience. And keeping their mind on what is the task at hand. Enable itong Lady Warriors na makuha yung huling puntos. For more breathing room, ay 5.8 hawak dito ng Blue Shirts within the third set. Ganda ng laro ng Tempiatura, Rick.
Yes. Kanina pa, her defense
solid,
from set number 1 up until now. Good kick para kay Palmer, and Pablo again. Back-to-back points for Myla Pablo. And the lead is 6.
Kasamang Eric, the Fighting Warays will have the Lady Warriors on their heels.
Yes.
Ulit-ulit, but then the counter play. That ability, probably roster power. Myla Pablo once again detonates another big attack, but Ariel Love commits a service error, lead down to 5.
Substitution here para kay Coach Nes Mamilar. Sang Buang will check in. And Vera May Guillermo as well. Samantalang si Coach Jasper Jimenez may konting adjustments din. Andaya papasok for Semana, and Love will come out for Yari Yonko.
Serving for the Fighting Warays.
13 serving 18. Palomata. Alvarez outside.
Ball is out. 19-13.
Myla Pablo serving at 19-13 para sa Lady Warriors. Set medyo mababa for Esguerra, and Esguerra binalikan ng bola. That's an error, and now it's a 7-point advantage.
13.
The storyline in the first 2 sets, tuwing lalamang ang Lady Warriors, babalik itong Fighting Warays. But here in the third set, ikit tayo. Pagdating sa midpoint, lalamang na naman itong Lady Warriors. And the Lady Warriors celebrating that point coming from Yari Yonko. Ang produkto ng Dasmariñas, Cavite, rising to the occasion, scoring against the triple block.
Fighting Warays looking to save what remains of their final game in the reinforced conference, pero tuloy-tuloy umuulan ang pagpuntos dito ng Lady Warriors. Coach Ronnie, from Yonko now to Palomata.
Biglang kumalas, ano?
Oo.
Akala natin maganda ang chance rito ng Fighting Warays sa third set, given that they had an early lead. They kept in step with the Lady Warriors, but now parang naubusan ng gasolina pagdating sa dulo.
There's a good block against Sang Muang. Alvarez, Tempiatura na naman, Coach Ronnie. We talked about how great she has been sa depensa.
Oh, Palmer, Love, and of course, Myla Pablo have been the ultimate weapons on offense. Pero si Jelly Tempiatura, the number of attempts that she has foiled and the number of sets that she has helped out itong si Wendy Ansimana has given them an 8-point lead and a 2-set advantage in this must-win situation para sa Lady Warriors.
Andaya sets it up. Yonko. Yari Yonko.
Yan ang gusto mo sa mga players na kahit hindi mo ginagamit, ready to play when their number is called. Yari Yonko, all force, all power, 2 points, third set, 9-point lead, 2 points away from getting their 4th win in 5 matches here in the quarterfinals.
Guillermo sets it up. And Amborn will score 1-on-1 against Panaga.
23.
Meron pa.
Mantala, Elaine Casilag papasok for the first time in the game. Papaltan si Palmer. Maybe Palmer resting for the remainder of this game. Take a look at the fans na sa loob ng Philoil Flying V Center ngayong Sabado ng gabi. Shola Alvarez. Yonko. Block. Nope. 4 touches yata ang ibibigay. 4 touches itatawag.
4 touches called on the Lady Warriors. Service. Alvarez.
Galang. Sang Muang. Standing spike. Pablo ang magsiset for Yonko. Yonko adjusts and hits it straight to the net. Wala na pong import ang Lady Warriors on the floor. Na-timeout si Coach Jasper Jimenez. Doesn't like what he sees. They only need 2 points. Pakinggan natin ang Lady Warriors.
Ha? Hindi ganun. Pagka nag-error tayo, bawi ka agad. Hindi yung susundan pa natin ang sunod na error. Ha? Stop ka agad. Ang layo niyan. Ha? One stop tayo.
Well, gusto lang maputol ni Coach Jimenez yung back-to-back errors ng kanyang koponan. Malayo pa naman yung kalamangan nila. A comfortable 6-point advantage pa siya. Pero,
Right.
mas tinututukan
Pero
ni dito,
mahirap
Coach
sa dulo to.
tapusin niya. Gusto niya nang tapusin ang kanyang koponan kasi one more point and they're at match point already.
Palmer and Ari Love are already resting.
Oo, pahinga na. Oh, another error para sa Lady Warriors. And babalik si Palmer on the floor para sa Lady Warriors. Yun na nga sanang ayaw gawin ni Coach Jimenez, pero 3 straight errors. And Palmer had to be reinserted para mabigyan ng konting ayos ang opensa ng Lady Warriors. Oh, Panaga, hindi nabot yung bola. That's 4 straight errors. And now, Love and Semana will return.
Lady Warriors, 8 out, 10, Love.
8-point lead earlier, now it's down to 4. Same story, same script. Fighting Warays once again showing big fighting heart, especially dito sa ating huling set.
Well, Shola Alvarez has been serving very well para sa Fighting Warays. Another solid serve. And a free ball para sa Fighting Warays. Guillema. Oh, they go to Ambord, and Ambord will score 5 straight points para sa Fighting Warays. Now just a 3-point game.
May kasabihan nga, you play with fire, sometimes you get burned. Give them a shot, you open the window, you leave the door open, they'll come knocking back in. And this is exactly what we're seeing of the Fighting Warays.
Another great serve from Alvarez. Palmer off the block. Guillema sets it up. Ambord. Semana back to Palmer. Off the tape of the net. Falls right on the line. Sinasabi ni Alvarez outside daw. Pero our first referee and the lines judge saying fell on the line. So, match point 24-20.
Big break para dito sa Lady Warriors. Lead could have been down to 2 instead. They have 4 match points.
Ambord outside. And that is it
Ball is out.
for your Fighting Warays. They fought all the way to the end, Coach Ronnie. But in the end, ang tibay nitong Lady Warriors.
Laki ng labang eh.
Oo. Ang tumulong para maitulak sila. One step closer to the semifinals with a 4-1 record. They will find themselves just like half a game sa likod ng Perla Spikers.
Right.
And also half a game sa harap ng Angels.
The worst thing that can happen para dito sa Lady Warriors is a playoff for the final seed. But right now, they're safely with 4 wins. Half a game behind the Perla Spikers.
And yan po ang confirmation ng 3-set win ng Lady Warriors kontra sa Fighting Warays. We'll take a break. Magbabalik tayo with our best player of the game. Diyan lang po kayo. Nagbabalik po tayo sa PVL Flying V Center. Yan na po ang pagtatapos ng laban sa pagitan ng Lady Warriors at Fighting Warays. 3 straight sets para sa Lady Warriors kontra sa Fighting Warays. Magandang gabi po ulit para sa mga nanonood online. Eric Tipan kasama si Coach Ronnie Magsanok. We didn't expect the Fighting Warays to go down without a fight. Pero Coach Ronnie, hindi sila nakapuslo kahit isang set dito. And that will be the end for them dito sa Reinforced Conference.
Tama yung sinabi mo kasamang Eric. End of the road para sa Fighting Warays. They gave their best. They just came up short against a team that was determined to get to their 4th win. And that is exactly what we saw. The Lady Warriors prevailing over the Fighting Warays for their 4th win in 5 matches.
Well, our best player right now, kasama ni Vince Velasco. Vince?
Coach and Eric, I'm with Jelly Temperatura. Jelly, nakita namin kanina na medyo nag-run yung Fighting Warays. Ano sinabi sa inyo ni Coach para mag-adjust kayo?
Wala naman yung sinabi yung coach namin. Parang sa sarili namin, kailangan namin tapusin ng maganda. Tsaka para sa next game naman. Tsaka kailangan din may mag-step up. Tsaka leader sa court.
Nakita natin na ngayon quarterfinals na napaka-dominating ang performance niyo. What changed between the eliminations and the quarterfinals?
Siguro para sa sarili namin, let's play lang ng walang takot, walang pressure, tsaka susunod na naman din yung performance mo.
So kita naman natin na marami kayong loyal fans. May message ka sa mga fans mo?
Thank you for supporting Lady Warriors, Pocari-AirForce, and sana po sa semis, tuloy-tuloy pa yung suporta niyo sa amin.
Alright, Coach and Eric.
Alright, maraming salamat Vince Velasco. Thank you very much din. Jelly Temperatura, pinaunlakan tayo ng maiksing interview. Congratulations, our best player of the game. And we'll take a look at the updated team standings para mabigyan kayo ng picture with one more game day na lalabi. Ito na po ang sitwasyon ngayon going into the semifinals.
Cool Smashers and the High Flyers waiting for the next 2 teams that will set up a date with them in the semifinals. 3 teams already out of the running. Yan ang Water Defenders, Navy Dragons, and of course the Fighting Warays. But 3 teams upstairs fighting for the last 2 slots as only 2 seats are remaining available for the Final 4.
At maglalaban nga po sa Wednesday Perlas Spikers at ang Angels. So malaking implications po yan kung ano mang mangyari sa laban na yun to give us a picture of what to expect in the semifinals kung sino po tutulak. Samantalang ang Purest Water Defenders, lalaban, ayan na po yung sinasabi ko. That's the first game on Wednesday. Live stream po ang coverage natin dyan mula po dito sa same venue, PVL Flying V
Ito,
Center.
no, bearing na to. For pride na itong ating
true.
huling laban ng Water Defenders at ng Fighting Warays.
So, that's the end of our 3-game coverage ngayong Sabado ng gabi. Maraming salamat sa ating Director Abet Ramos, ating Associate Producer Eva De Los Reyes, ating producer si Malu Neri. For Vince Velasco, my partner Coach Ronnie Magsanok, I'm Eric Tipan. Thank you for watching our coverage ng Reinforced Conference ng Premier Volleyball League. Hatid sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports.